wonderful, wonderful friend that we all love. And I look at all of you and I can see love and Joel reflected in those. And so I want to ask, before it gets too late and we get too wild, if anyone wants to make a toast. Joel said a roast. I'm into toast myself, but you can roast them if you like. Or just to say a few words about this event and this day and your relationship to our good friend Joel. Who would like to lead us off? You think I should? Okay. I go back into the 1990s with Joel. He was on his way from Japan, that last incarnation, on his way here, and he lived for a period of time in my neighborhood in Lanikai on the island of Oahu, on the windward side of Oahu. And he came, I remember when he first walked into the yoga class. My wife and I teach yoga, and I remember so clearly when he first walked in, and I immediately said, this is a man I need to get to know. And so that evolved. But I want to keep my remarks really short because I could go on for a long time if you let me.
Warm it up.
But this way we'll warm the group up. But I just want to say this. Joel performs an incredible function in our culture and our society. And I think each of you probably, consciously or unconsciously, appreciate what he does for all of us. He's the heart of community. He's into relationship. Thing that's missing so much in the modern world. Those of us who have left ethnic communities and countries and places where families and communities are close together, I think really have a good understanding of what that means to be without it. And in America, unfortunately, for many of us, we don't have that connection. We're far away from our blood family, sometimes by choice. And so we have to make family by affinity, by non-blood means. And in some ways, that's really the best family, where you have a choice in the matter, where you're not necessarily born into all of the predispositions and all of the memories and the ancient bullshit that a lot of families carry. So Joel performs that function. I mean, if you think about it, what he's done here over the last 10 or 12 years in San Francisco, this place is a great tribute to bringing people together from cultures and different languages and different worlds. And, you know, I teach yoga, and yoga is all about relationship, and that's what he expresses. His asanas, his physical asanas may not be primo, but he tries hard. But he gets the most important thing, which is relationship. You know, and for that, I want to say, and
Here, here.
Happy birthday.
In the language of my ancestors, Chentane, 100 years of love, of health, of wealth, and good sex.
Okay. Hey, Joel, I'm gonna roast you right now. Joel, I'm gonna roast you right now. Okay. Okay. Joel is hot.
Yeah, I'm more on the roast side of things here also. For a guy that speaks 5 languages, his English reading skills aren't very well, because this monkeygram was actually, if you read it carefully, it was actually a 50-minute massage with the gorilla. That's what the banana was for. In fact, these balloons were to hold you up. That's exactly what that's all about, actually.
Tie it where?
You just weren't reading. You just weren't reading. Well, I go back with Joel a little ways also, and know him 35 years, it's hard to admit. One of my oldest friends. And met him in junior high school when he was driving around his orange convertible Duster.
It was a Pontiac Firebird.
It was orange. Either way, it was orange. So you already know what that means. A guy in
It's a
high school.
69 Firebird.
What color was it?
Orange with a white.
That was my point.
Fire, orange, red.
Right. Well, anyway, it was Joe was one of the cool kids in high school with a car, and you know, all the good-looking girls, and And it's true. And we have pictures.
That part is true.
We do have pictures to prove that. And
The car part.
and he did. Joel did branch off at an early age to explore the world and to really embrace the planet with diverse experiences. And lived in Italy. I remember he lived in Israel. He lived in Hawaii. He lived in Japan. He lived in the Philippines for a short while. He doesn't mention that to many people.
Don't
but-
you dare talk about
We all walk the streets sometimes, Joel. It's okay. So anyway, I just really, I didn't come prepared to say anything. I just want to say what. Oh, it's a pleasure to be here. I came from New York, especially for this event.
2 hours ago.
And it's just wonderful to meet all of his friends here. I've briefly spoken to many of you. I felt very warm, a lot of warmth and a lot of love and friendship here. And I think it's wonderful that Joel has been able to transpose himself to a new city yet again and to develop such wonderful camaraderie with so many lovely people. I know that he has similar circles of friends everywhere he stops. And when I went to visit him in Japan years ago, I stayed with him there, and also surrounded with wonderful people. And Havana, he's surrounded with wonderful people. And so this is a toast as much to him as to all of you, to say that it's a pleasure to be here and a pleasure to meet you all, and it's a pleasure to celebrate this wonderful occasion with my buddy.
All right. We share a birthday. It's also my birthday.
Yay!
40 now.
I'm a lot younger. I'm a lot younger than him.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lionel. Happy birthday to you.
Luckily, it's not my 50th, so there'll be no roasts or toasts. Next year.
You're turning 30 today.
And I'm turning 30, exactly. All right.
Who's next?
Follow that.
I gotta say something. Joel comes, not only has Joel traveled to like many different countries, he seems to have grown up in many different places. New York, and he and I go back to Delaware, and we have some nice family connections and way back in Delaware. But I would just want to say, Joel, you're a creative, you're a warm, wonderful, good buddy, and you're a great addition to this town. I've been here many, many years. You've been here a long time. You've brought great energy, and you've created something very, very beautiful in this town, so we love you. All right?
I'll say something. I want to thank Joe. First, happy birthday.
Thank you.
And I want to thank Joe for when I moved to the United States and I was in the university and I was looking for a part-time job. I found Joel and I helped him with his Spanish, and we became really good friends, and he made me feel what you said, that
Pregnant.
he made me feel that even though the United States is really, really hard when you come from another country.